Hello, I'm Morgan. You might have seen me on the videos of North Star of Herschel Island on Favorite Boatworks channel. Today we're gonna go on a really special place that I really love. It's located here in the English Bay, just in front of the Maritime Museum and between the mountains. OLAS, the Oarlock and Sail Wooden Boat Society. Let's have a look. So now we're down on the dock, so this is how it works. We've got 3 slips here and a ferry terminal on the end. So it's really convenient for you if you want to come by ferry and not by land. You get also a shop behind you. That's the Oarlock and Sail headquarters, and with all the fleets of all little dinghies from the Oarlock and Sail. All of this is composed by mostly wooden boats, mostly owners that love sailing, love wooden boats and all this maritime history. You might recognize behind me the Aunt Hansen boat that was on the cover of the Classic Boats magazine some months ago. So this is where it moved. And also, even behind, you might recognize what was the old spot of North Star when it was sitting there for many years. There is like a link that connects all these people passionate about wood, passionate about maritime history, and this boat. So for them, it's really important, and they love the boat. So that's why we're gonna meet them. Let's see.
Daniel Friesen. I'm the membership coordinator of the Oarlock and Sail Wooden Boat Club. We're a wooden boat club. We meet every Saturday for a few hours to work on building a boat, restoring or maintaining our fleet. We've got 3 sailboats in the water and 1 rowboat. We get together and talk a lot about boats and have fun with them. What I always tell people is that we're a social club that ends up building a boat. We're not here to complete the boat. It's not the primary thing. It's kind of the side issue of getting together and working with boats. The club has been together for approximately 30 years. It was started by 2 women who wanted to build boats for themselves, and they got together with Dave Bradford. Along the way, they gathered other enthusiasts and decided to form a club. This is our floating workshop. We're here in Heritage Harbour at the Vancouver Maritime Museum. Current build is an Ian Outred designed gannet, and it's glued plywood lapstrake. It's very lightweight. And then also in here we've got fir, yellow cedar, some red cedar, black locust. Yes, black locust is always one of our favorites. It'll be a Gunter sloop rig with a jib sail. We've got our paints and tools. We've got a wall of tools over there. We try and use hand tools as much as possible, but we do also have a beautiful old drill press and a bandsaw. Tucked away in various places, we've got some small power tools, bench tools that we bring out whenever we need it. A lot of what we try to do is, of course, using the power tools for milling the main material, and then finish off with hand tools as much as possible. It's quieter, it's more peaceful, it's just a better experience altogether. The drawings that we got are from Ian Outred. It's the gannet design. We got full-size drawings for the molds, which we created to get the shape of the boat, and then also all of the detailed drawings for construction. This boat was started in October of 2022, so we've been at it for about 1.5 years now. And we're closing in on doing finishes, doing all the finishing touches, getting the rigging lined up. We've got our rudder built, and it's one of the first things that got varnished. The gudgeons are not mounted on the boat right now, but that was all made by one of our members. The pintles and gudgeons, he builds a lot of our hardware, so we get a lot of that done in-house. We've got such a variety of people that all sorts of different skills, anything from people who have never touched a woodworking tool before, and they come in and they like the smell of the place and decide that they're interested. We've got very experienced woodworkers as well, who build furniture or timber frame homes. And so it's a broad range of skills of people that we have here. We were trying out different different fonts. The name Sula it has a bit of a history to it. Something that one of our members came up with, that he heard the name and thought that it fit the boat pretty well. And so as he did research, there was more and more details about that name, about that word, that ended up applying to the boat or to Ian Outred. Ian Outred himself, the designer of the boat, a really well-known small boat designer. He had Scottish heritage. He was born and raised in Australia, and ended up in the last years, he was back in Scotland. And so the name Sula has ties to Scotland as well as Australia. The background of the word is actually gannet, which is the name of the design of the boat. Making progress on our spars. Morgan's getting the first coat of varnish on the boom. Look at those smooth brush strokes.
Yes.
Can I have
The spars and the rig, well, we'll probably have to take the boat out of the shop at some point to really get the rig fit to it, to get the proper rake of the mast, and then get the spars fitted to it. We have a sail that was donated to the club. It's a yellow sail. The hull we're doing is planning on doing red. So it's going to be an interesting color combination, red and yellow. So it should be nice and eye-catching out on the water. So yeah, we've got 3 sailboats in the water and 1 rowboat. 2 of the boats we built from scratch, and 2 of the boats were donated to the club. This boat right here, a lovely little sailboat, was donated to the club, about 8 years ago or so. We've rebuilt the centerboard trunk, and it's a lovely little sailboat. It's nice and narrow, really fast, really sleek. And then the boats that we've built, we've got Ragna. This one is a cedar strip built, narrow strips, and then fiberglassed inside and out. This one is our most used boat. She gets out a lot. Very easy to sail, very easy to rig. It's very comfortable and safe, and just definitely the most popular boat that we have, the most used. And then over around the corner, this one is basically, at this point, it's our flagship, our pride and joy, Button Swan. It's designed a beautiful, traditionally built yellow cedar planking, copper rivets, steamed white oak ribs, and then red cedar seating and thwarts. On the other side of the shed, we've got a rowboat. So this rowboat was donated to the club. This was about 15 years ago, I think. It's around 100 years old now. Donated to the club in pretty rough condition. And we've done a fair bit of work on it. A number of years ago, it got all new ribs, steamed white oak, steamed and bent into place, and then copper riveted to the hull. Rows beautifully, really tracks well, very comfortable rower. The club is always open to new members, and we always have visitors coming by to see what we're up to, and that's kind of what we do here. We're part of the museum's living exhibits kind of thing, and so we're always talking to people who are coming by. Yeah, we'll move this here first head down right here.
All right, I have speaking notes. So first of all, thanks to everybody for coming out today for Sula's launch celebration. My name is Rob O'Day. I'm the president of Oarlock and Sail Wooden Boat Club. We're here today to officially launch our latest wooden boat. And I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge this boat was designed by a world famous wooden boat designer, Ian Oarlock. Ian was a friend of the club's. Our photo albums in there show, a visit that he made to the shop many years ago. Ian passed away February 21st at his home in Scotland. It's somewhat bittersweet that we're here today launching one of his designs just a few months after he passed. So I did want to acknowledge Ian Oarlock and his designs. May he always have fair winds and a following sea.
Pam, would you do the honors of christening our boat?
I will. So I'm going to christen the boat by putting a little bit of water on this lovely Sula.